Gophers Coach's Corner.
What's up, everyone? Today we're hanging out with the men's gymnastics coach, Mike Burns. Coach, I do want to start off with the best thing I think I heard about you so far is that you're able to you're doing handstands in crazy places. One of them being on a Corvette, another being on...
Well, the Corvette was not moving that fast.
Okay, it wasn't.
Well, it was a big crowd.
Good.
It was a big crowd. It was when I was at Penn State a long time ago.
Okay.
And Penn State had played at Ohio State. And I think Ohio State was #1 in the country, and we beat them. It was madhouse, right? State College Avenue was full of people, and this crazy guy in a Corvette decides to drive down College Avenue. Somehow I ended up in a handstand on the hood of his car. It was moving at like 5 miles an hour, and somehow the Daily Reporter snapped a picture of it, made the front page. Needless to say, my coach wasn't happy about that kind of publicity, but I figured any publicity is good publicity.
Who introduced you to gymnastics?
It was my older brother, actually.
Okay.
He was a gymnast on the high school team. So when I was in 8th grade, I used to come up on Saturday mornings and pretty much became a nuisance. And the coach finally said, "You're such a nuisance, I'm going to teach you a backflip on the trampoline." And that was like the beginning of the Mike Burns saga, I guess, you know. And it's just something I kind of fell in love with, and it's a sport that kind of provides a lot of opportunities to do some kind of really fun things.
And collegiately, you played at Penn State. What was that experience like?
That was great. I walked on at Penn State, and honestly, I walked in the first day, and it was fall of '76. The prior spring, Penn State had won the national title. Half the '76 Olympic team was in the gym working out, so I walked into the gym, and I looked around, and I go, I made the biggest mistake of my life coming here, you know? And I said, all right, I'm here, I'm gonna have to make the best of it. And somehow the coach saw something in me. He didn't cut me, which was kind of a surprise. And I just worked hard. I listened a lot, I opened my eyes a lot. I didn't say a whole lot, I just kind of got my nose to the grindstone and found a way to get good. Yeah. And I got pretty good. I figured it's gonna be easy to get good because I don't have any bad habits because I can't do anything.
Is there anything you learned that first year of walking on that you still use today with your own players?
It gives me the compassion for the kid that's not the superstar to come in and realize that there's an opportunity if you are willing to work hard and willing to do all the right things and just work your tail off, honestly. You know, hard work is no substitute for it. I'm sure you found this in your career. You know, you got to work hard to get to a point where you're going to interview Mike Burns.
What is it about the sport that you love so much?
I think it's just you want to feel like you're able to give back a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, this sport's given me an awful lot. You know, I wouldn't be where I'm at today without all the things that this sport's provided to me. And I gotta give my hats off to my dad. One summer he comes in, he goes, "Hey Mike, you want to go to one of these gymnastics camps?" I said, "You serious? What do you know about gymnastics camps?" He goes, "Yeah, there's one up in Massachusetts, so go take a ride up." That was the beginning of it, really. You know, in terms of it was the people, and the people are kind of, there's a certain boldness to what gymnasts do, and I think that also kind of creates a sense of boldness in your personality, perhaps. And that's what I like about people. I like people that are bold. I think fortune favors the bold, right? A great example of fortune favoring the bold. PJ's a pretty bold guy. We were in Chicago this last month at a meet, and we were in the hotel fitness center. And one of my guys was on the rowing machine, so I said, "Hey, take a video of this." So I said, "Come on, you got to row a little faster." I said, "Hey, PJ, we're over here in Chicago rowing the boat." And I sent it to him. And within 15 minutes, he goes, "You guys are going to win because you definitely got it going." And the fact that he just was able to spend the time and get back to me says a lot about him as a person and the connection he has with the whole rest of the coaching staff. You know, he's a hard guy to get to because he's pretty busy, but to have that response was really special.
Down the road, you step away from coaching. What is 1 or 2 life lessons you're going to stick with you?
I think the fortune favoring the bold, I think, is one of them, honestly. That's kind of a common thread just in the way I look at things. I think life is full of adversity and problems, right? And that is not necessarily an abnormal thing. I think a lot of people think everything should be smooth sailing all the time. Problems are normal. Smooth sailing is an abnormality, I believe. Okay, so you have to be prepared for adversity. And if you're not prepared for it, when it comes up, what are you going to do? You're going to freak out. Okay, it's really simple. Identify the problem, find a solution, implement it. Now that solution may not be the right one, but implement it anyway. If you find out it's right, bingo. If not, try again. Pretty simple approach.
Pretty simple. Well, Coach, I really appreciate taking time, getting to know you. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks,
Appreciate
Coach.
it.